1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, Andrew will stand this way. I will attack. The basic Arnis. Okay, I'll be going through the 12 angles with the idea of showing you the 12 basic angles that we use. There are any number. The late Terry Bridgman was showing me the Savat ones that are almost identical. And more or less everyone has these 12 different angles of striking. I'll be going through some of the detail. The idea here is really to have in a package the 12 angles that you can practice them on your own and understand them. The very first thing I want you to notice with every single strike, Andrew just holds his stick up. This is not a straight arm swing ever. It is effectively like a punch. Okay, so it's a relaxed movement. And you can see very slow movement on the stick up, devastating consequences. If I'm at this range, I'm actually striking the hands. We're going to do the 12 angles as if we're striking the body. And all you have to do is understand these are 12 angles. They're not actually kind of real fighting drills. These are the angles of attack. And we start with the two main angles, angle 1 and angle 2. And I'm going to start with the stance. There's a forward stance and there's the backward stance. In Arnis or Kali, in Screamer. The forward stance is like a cat stance. It's a forward cat stance. The weight's forwards. So I'm going to bury again. I want the weight into the blow. So I'm here, and this hand is by the eyes. Why? These are rattan. If you're using something else, you'd be surprised how easily wood breaks. Andrew is there in this position because he's providing simply a target so that I can visualize. I'm not going to strike one. It's good to have a heavy bag. Work on this with a heavy bag. 1. Let's strike angle 1. 2. Why do I pick those two angles? If I do the straight sideways angle, Andrew might duck. If I did to his knees, he might jump. Okay. It's possible. But you can jump and you can duck. But a 45-degree angle will get you every single time. Doesn't matter what you do. So those are your two main angles. You know you're going to get the angle through. Andrew attacks with his own number 1. And if I can counter, I can hit all day at that angle. And I can get something. So, striking angles number 1. Stance. Reverse cat stance. Forwards cat stance. 1, 2. Angles 3 and 4. Elbows. Straight sideways. Stab. That's angle 5. Angle 6 is an overhand stab. And angle 7 snakes around and there. Where he's useful. If, for instance, Andrew's doing his own stab at me, I can stab. He can be striking at me, and I can stab. He can strike at me, he can stab. Stabs are pretty darn useful. People think it's always striking, but if I strike, or if Andrew strikes, and I hit him, and I can duck out the way, and there. But a stab, it's surprising. The tip leads, you can try and get the hand or stop him, but the truth of the matter is the stabs are very good at keeping people at a distance. So stabs are part of the 12 angles. Let's go back to the beginning. Strike 1, strike 2, strike 3, strike 4, strike 5, strike 6, strike 7. 8 is complicated. There are 2 ways of reaching a head, straight down the head. One is to start from this side. Notice how there isn't a strike over the shoulder. It's a strike that starts from the left and goes straight down. So here, 8. 9 and 10 are to the knees. 11 is a forehead strike, down, but starting on the forehand side. And my favorite strike of all is number 12. And it's that. Now here is the detail. Most people will go, oh, you got to change your grip. If anyone plays cricket, it's your backhand in cricket. So let's look at the whole sequence again. We bow. This is the way we bow. We put the painful part of the stick. This is the part you strike with against the forehead. It shows that we nod. There are any number of ways people salute. We do it this way. Okay, so forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There and around. Now what you'll notice is that all of the forehand strikes on the right hand side. That's an easy way to remember. Of course then you must change hands. So hand is going to be 9, 10, 11, 12. This is important. When you are working with the drill, always keep the defensive hand behind the other hand. Never let it get in front. There are some exceptions, and I'll give you one for instance. There. He doesn't care that this is gone because he wants to stop me going crack. So he's gone, all I've got left is that, and you'll notice that triangle, his hand is actually in front. So there are always exceptions. Let's see that again. 1, 2, all I've got left is the wrist flick. Don't be fooled, wrist flicks are very, very good. Crack, 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 crack. Yeah? Wrist flicks, when you're in competition, you realize just how powerful they are. But it's a hell of a lot better, and you can deflect it with a triangle. And he can flick as hard as he likes. And it's okay. If anything, it just hits my shoulder. But it's not going to hit me on the head. Would I be able to do a slow, proper backhand without a flick, but actually don't actually hit me? I would never stop that in a million years. A powerful backhand would just collapse me. I am stopping that, so all that's left is the flick, and then I can. So left hand, always keep it controlled. Keep it by the eyes. That's how you know whether it's in the right place. Last point, direction of how you hold it. If you think of those knuckles as being the line of sight, you'll see that those knuckles lead the charge. Okay? Those knuckles. Not those knuckles, not those knuckles. This, that. Yeah? But this transfers all of the weight through my hand. Okay. The other thing to do is to remember to leave, whenever you're doing the 12 angles, about 2 inches on the butt, no more than that. Why is that useful? If we get into close quarters, for instance he attacks me with a strike, and I decide I can use that as a, and I can use it as you saw as a hook, okay, and I can apply. So again, there. Can always use that butt. I can use it to hook. I can use it to strike. Okay. I can use it to disarm. Okay. So always leave that bit of butt and lead with a charge with those two. Okay. And that's your figures 1 and 2 being applied. This is important. 1, 2. And if I go 1, he's going to do 2 as well. So I know what's going to happen. He's going to be very clever to know to do 1, 2. You know, this simple thing, I'm going to catch him early and use my butt. Slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you.